Oh, that's nice. That's a judgment grants you virtuous command, which causes your temple's verdict crusader strike, but adjusts an text to 8% additional holy damage. Potency conduit. Ah, yes. There's also conduits you can get that are a form of like progression. They do make you a bit better and whatnot. It's just you don't get them apparently seemingly at all till level 60. So on the way there, there's nothing to really drive your development to really make the affair interesting, which is lacking for it. You know, it does make it a bit lesser for it. Meowdeline, Snots, Chainman, okay. Uh, Modestopheles. I had a cat called Mr. Miyagi. Sorry, yeah, Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi. Yeah. Yoinked the name from SSOH PKC, that YouTuber. I loved it, so I named the cat that. Um, we got him and his sister Annabelle. Sadly, Miyagi passed away the other year. Good little sausage. Um, Christ, it actually breaks my heart thinking about him. We don't know how it happened, but he paralyzed himself. He got paralyzed from the waist down. He couldn't use his back legs. We kind of jokingly, but she's always been weird. Blamed the his sister for it. Oh yeah, she pushed him, kind of thing. But yeah, since he was paralyzed, there was a very expensive operation that we couldn't afford, and even if we got it, there's no guarantee. I was going to say no possibility, but no guarantee that it would have actually helped him. So in the end, he was put down, and it hurts every time I think of it. Something I'm just going to have to live with, but it hurts. It pisses me off. Ugh. Anyway. It's me no good to even thinking about it. He was a good cat. Poor Mr. Miyagi, he, when he was younger, he jumped on the back of our Hoover. It has a little, like, a niche on the back that the Hoover would hook into. He jumps down on it, presumably, with his toe going into it. It was lodged properly. I ended up not going to school that day because during breakfast time, I had to help Mum in holding him down. She threw a blanket over him, and we had to hold him down because he was dragging the Hoover across the sitting room. By the time the vet got over to help get his toe out, because he needed to be stated, the toe had died. He had to be brought in and have the toe amputated. One time, like, we had a run built outside for the cats because him and his sister were just full of energy. So we had a run built outside, which is where he got paralyzed after ages outside. We brought him back in for a bit one day, and came out of my room and I was looking out at him, and he was just there washing himself, like he had his leg up in the air, but it looked like he was flipping me off. But instead of, when you're flipping someone off, you raise the finger at them. It was more like the inverse. You raise the rest of your fingers, but that one's missing. And the sour look on his face. We also used to joke and call him Batman, because like he was a black and white cat, but on his face, it was all black, except for around his mouth where it was white. So and since he had the ears, we called him Batman. Like I said, it breaks my heart every time I think about it. He deserves better. He deserved to die of a good old age. He was an older cat, but not old enough. And with my OCD, it made it hard for me to be all petting him, hugging him as much as I would have loved to, because I'm fucking terrified on occasion of them. I just think germs dirt. Like, they go to the bathroom and they dig into the thing. They don't wash their hands. They don't wash their paws. So, they lick their ass. It makes me fucking paranoid. Freaks my OCD. So, I wasn't nearly as huggy and affectionate as I would have wanted to be. Which I always regret. Such a... breaks my heart. But yeah, yeah. His sister's still around. And being a little gobshite.
Push forward! Break their line with a frontal assault!
Okay, no, now he's marked as a boss. But when he was at the other point, he was not marked as a boss.
That will result in a massive number of casualties.
Oh.
Such is the price of victory.
Okay. What are you doing here? I want you breaking their lines. I presume they had a reason to come back. They look like they ran up to you with important information. Okay, so what is this? Don't trust the Baron. This dude. It's the Clone Wars episode when they landed on that one planet. Or, it's actually a few-parter. When they landed on that one planet. And lead the Vanguard and earn your glory. Where they landed on that one planet and Anakin was replaced with another guy. Well, Anakin's plans were reckless. They weren't as terrible as the other guy's plans because the other guy was actually actively trying to suicide his troops. Spoilers. He was actually actively trying to sabotage the Jedi war effort because they joined with the... I was going to say Serpentis, but that's a fucking EVE Online. And a pirate faction at that. He joined with the other guys. And the Sith. So... And Anakin fought from the front. If shit was going down, he was in the thick of it. Which earned the clones' respect. While the other guy sat at the back and just was like, yes, die, die. So yeah, this is what we have here. I'm gonna enjoy stabbing you.
Make it quick.
Expect much of you, mortal. I'll lead our frontal assault on the construct forces. Constructs are harrying our backline. Destroy them. Crush their lines through sheer force. Lead by example. Margrave Crax expects much of you, mortal. Show these warriors how a true champion arena vanquishes their foes and claims victory. There's a difference between fighting in the arena and fighting on the battlefield. Meet these treacherous constructs head on and leave nothing standing. When it comes to warfare, strength of will is critical strength of arms. A demoralized soldier is a defeated soldier. We have the numbers to overwhelm the constructs with a full-scale assault, but only if our forces are fully committed to charge, so that may fall but sacrifice will secure our victory. Takes its battle horn and rally our forces. Mind them of their duty to the chosen.
You have your orders.
Many will fall before the day is done. Take the high ground. The commander of the constructs, General Alvar, is a master tactician. Frontal assault has no chance of victory against him. It will be a bloodbath. His forces have flanked us and secured the high ground. From that position, he can rain destruction upon us unopposed. We will take the ridge from him before that can happen.
Our might is without equal. Rebels, wreak havoc on those cowards. We'll blast them to pieces.
I'm asking for another attack. And you're just about dead. Ooh, I could have healed you. Ass. Also, they're constructs. I don't think fighting them head on is a good idea. They're not losing soldiers, they're losing minions. This is the kind of thing you dodge. You've engaged them, but it's a stymieing move. You know, what you actually engage is their controllers, their masterminds, not them.
Everyone has to start.
This is chaos. We shouldn't be fighting one another. Victory for the chosen. Like, you stymied them while you flanked and you break their commanders. You break the necromancers controlling them. Air support, break out a shoddy. Rip and tear until it is done. I was actually reading some 40k like fanfic. It was like okay, well, it's still grim, it's still dark and fucked up. Like the Damon Colba is still a thing. But what if there's like a light at the end of the tunnel? It's a bit more optimistic. Yeah, Shaso Cass. He's in, it's meant to be the same guy between Fire Warrior and Dawn of War. He's basically Tau Doom guy. He just suddenly like rips and tears his way through a city. Through fallen Marines, Chaos Eldar. Yeah, the Eldar are falling to Chaos in this instead. Since the Eldar are a bit more reasonable in it, they aren't like, we're dying out, let's start a war with humanity, and humanity aren't idiots about it either. Basically, their reasoning was, well, if the Eldar can be more reasonable, maybe Slaanesh can be too, and rather than just insta-eating any Eldari souls they can grab, they instead have Eldari minions to go get them more souls. That kind of thing. It's obviously not a perfect thing, but it's kind of fun to read. Some of the things are cool. But yeah, outright Tau Doom guy. And so much so that they actually rewrite like the opening to Doom 2016 and make it for him. By example, let's just strike fear into their stone hearts.
We follow the will of the Primus.
No, it won't strike fear into any. They're constructs. I'm not sure how sentient they are. Their army grows for every soldier we lose. This order ends now. Honor has fled this battle.
And what have you done lately?
Too many of them.
Slay.
Never surrender. Indeed, these forces, they're dragging off our wounded.
Give me something to fight! Only the strong survive.
Domitable Skmid. Use Fusel Special to break his nearby Fusel Special to break his shield.
I'm out of range.
I would love to have both of the files on, but this is too high level to say no to. Also, slight degree of leech. Oh, that's... Oh shit, that's their... Wrong enemy, wrong enemy, wrong enemy. It's just wasted time and effort. They kind of look the same. Clearly not. Suck my ass. Oh, that sucks. Someone else beat me to him. But it was marked grey, meaning a horde. So if I had gotten him first, they would probably ganked me and... yeah. Well, I hope not.
Witness the fury of Maldraxxus. Stand strong.
not sure if I grabbed the ore that I saw on the other side. I don't think so. I think I got too caught up in talking. I was amped about something, but now I don't remember what it was.
I claim your part.
Oh, really? You want to fight us? Yeah. Ooh, nice. In a sense, saved me a bit of cash. In another sense, it didn't. There's opportunity cost. It didn't save me money in that regard. Like, okay, you gather your ore instead of buying it. That does not mean you're actually selling it at 100% profit. You have the option of selling that ore and thereby are losing money. If the trade is unprofitable, you're still losing money on it because of that opportunity cost. So if you make instead of selling the ore at a higher price, you make it into something that's worth less, then that is an opportunity cost you just screwed yourself out of.
I'll set the charge. Keep them off me, mortal. Face me.
To be fair, it kind of looked like the charge was already set. Okay, was that a fucking missile? I think that's a ballista.
Too far away.
Swabber. Also, if these cats are here, that implies that they live for war. Okay, let's be fair. They are cats. What reason could they have for this? Our forces stand ready to fight once more. Forward from Mudraxus.
Not forsake your allies. This one.
Okay, no, that was a separate one. That was a separate thing. I just have these bombs. But that was a separate thing. I want to use them that rare, I guess.
Slaughter you.
Interesting voices on those guys.
The charge is set. Get back.
Let's not. This doesn't sound weird zombie.
Time for some mayhem.
Time for them to suck my ass. I'm saying that a lot recently. I don't know. I go in phases of saying particular things. It's pretty random.
We've taken the ridge. Meet me on the field below.
Well, technically, we've only weakened the ridge. We haven't taken it. Oh, the Modraxians would hate me. Beyond being weak, I'm also a pedant. Pedant. So I'll be nitpicking. Well, technically, you're quite incorrect. Honestly, my arms feel like they're like hollow, like boneless. I could flap my arms hard enough, I could take off. Of course, there's no camera, but I'm still doing it with my arms. Also, again, the generic music, the brand new day, new dawn, da 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 da. Whatever that jingle. I'm not doing it right at all. Ignore me. That's what I'm hearing there with that music, and it's so discordant. This is eternal war in the grim dark. Whatever. There's Maldraxxus. There's only eternal Maldraxxus. It's. He was just confused. And it's just the da 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 da. Oh, it's brand new dawn. It's beautiful. With that ridge clear, we'll be safe to advance. I'm of a feeling the other guy's gonna be replaced with Securitor here. Vaguely Roman title. Fine work, Palnai. We've advanced with minimal casualties. From this new forward position, we can directly strike at the enemy commander. The troops you rallied will join the attack. Together, we'll bring this battle to the success event. Locate General Alvar and sound the horn.
Do not forsake your allies. We strike when you sound the horn. For the chosen! Mortal! You stand no chance! You'll make a fine practice dummy!
Indeed I do! I suppose that implies I'll defeat myself, but you don't get to kill me. Only I can kill me. Yo. And I summon you again! I think my haste screwed up the cooldown on it. We have them on the run, victory. The leadership is inspiring. His troops would follow you anywhere. Leading from the front, bringing the pain. I'll inspire them. The other guy just suiciding him. Oh. Nice. Sadly still inferior, but yeah.
This is our chance to strike at the House of Constructs. A direct assault will catch Garble unprepared and crush their army in one fell swoop. But we need reinforcements. Ha! This outsider is worth 100 soldiers. Go and claim our victory.
No, I'm fantastic, but I can't exactly live to repeat it down.
Speak, soldier.
Melvex will lead the attack, but you'll finish it. There's no reinforcements, no cavalry, only you and your Runeblade. Show me the might you wield, outsider. Lay siege to the house constructs and bring them to ruin.
Bring glory to the chosen. You heard the Baron. We push forward.
To battle. Advance. That was concerning. I was in here earlier, the Theater of Pain, but it's not actually revealed. That's of note. Oh, Melody Madcap. Fungal hair tonic. Abominable stitching. It's not hair, but it covers up bald spots. Abominable stitching. Don't know what it's about. Let's just continue on our path. Wartzog Soultop. Isn't Wartzog like a name of Warhammer? There'll be overlap. It's just strikingly familiar to me. Tutor of Pain. Sting of Knowledge. Ooh, ore. Ore. Mindless Slime.
Need to get closer.
Ooh, Soul Spliced.
Constructs, hold this ground. Our victory is at hand. We can't fight our way in. There's too many of them.
That where Margrave is there.
This calls for a change of strategy. Play dead. If they think you're a lifeless husk, they'll collect you for parts. Go on. I'll create a diversion.
Ooh, he's going suicide.
Face me, traitors! The House of Constructs will fall! Capture that fool! Medics will suffer for his defiance. The rest of you, scour the field. Bring me fuel for the body banks.
Okay, firstly, Mavics. MVP. Secondly, we weren't playing dead, we were like, I'm chilling. Cover go pose. Get my good side. Which is all sides. Oh, captured aspirants.
Wait! I am not yet a corpse. Stand together. The others. Can you help me find them?
Blind. Don't move too much.
Greetings, mortal.
Your voice. You're not one of the Maldraxi. Most of the aspirants were slaughtered or dismembered on arrival. They were the lucky ones. The surgeon decided that the only things worth taking from me were my eyes. Discarded soon afterwards and left to my rot. Not gonna save me this screaming. I think there are other survivors being held nearby. Can you aid me in freeing them? You know, for someone who presumably anesthetically had their eyes removed, he's actually remarkably well composed. Like, truly, it's commendable.
Courage should guide you. We must free the survivors.
From the sounds of it, they captured the other guy, so, like, he's MVP. Baron Hollis. Okay, Flash. House's lunch pail just showed up. Finger food to tasty toes. Harry and Javelin.